Hello, I'm Jodie Cleghorn, and this is the First Page Short Story Club, where I read the first page of a short story from my legacy collection, This Once Precious Life and Other Stories. I am ably assisted in this task by Marcy. Marcy has all of the stories in there. So without further ado, let's see what Marcy would like to offer me this week. Right. Oh, the Starling Requiem. There we go. The Starling Requiem is my Aueralis Award shortlisted novella from 2018. Actually, she's not a novella, she's a novelette. It is a cyberpunk inspired love letter to Calvino. So when I first started writing the Starling Requiem, I was reading If on a Winter's Night a Traveller. And when I finished it 2 years later, also in Melbourne, I was reading Invisible Cities. The Starling Requiem is unlike anything I have ever written. It is unlike anything I probably ever will write again. I barely recognize my writing style. I can absolutely see the influence of Calvino's writing on mine. There is a scene that repeats throughout it that came to me in kind of a flash. There's a park in St Kilda near Luna Park, and I was there eating cake with some friends, and I could almost see this other park overlaid over the park that we were in, almost like a schism in time of two timelines in the same physical location. The Starling Requiem isn't that story, but it was the closest approximation to explore that story, and very much influenced by studying research methods in first and second year psychology many, many years ago. So without further ado, let's open up. Let me share the Starling Requiem first page with you. 245. The Starling Requiem. At the conclusion of the session, words are tallied and I'm escorted through the hospital green corridor, 116 steps, past the cleaners in their grey overalls, to the third room on the right. My escort is the same young female assistant with the intricate blonde braids who wired me earlier. She will also be my interviewer. Next week, a different assistant will wire and interview me in an attempt to negate researcher bias. Even for qualitative research, it is excessive. The answers will be recorded, transcribed, and analysed by the most objective of beasts, a computer. She doesn't deviate from the list, they never do, or anything in the way of commentary or prompt to unearth a deeper or different answer from me. It takes an hour to complete her questions. By the end, I've eaten all the biscuits on the beige plate with the cracked glazing and drunk an extra cup of coffee. My hunger managed in a way that doesn't let on it's my only meal for the day. When I emerge from the side door of the Jakob Muller building, the crowning glory of the Science Partition's research facility, the treacle thick darkness tastes metallic. A bitter wind slices through my winter coat and I rewrap my scarf, pretending it will keep me warm on the way home. Thrust my ungloved hands deep into the pockets like anchors. The streetlights are on somewhere else in the city tonight. I don't look too hard into the shadows or up into the blinking red eyes of the surveillance cameras. Head down, I hurry along the street, holding my anxiety at bay, counting each step until my key kisses the lock of my building. That's the first page of the Starling Requiem, and this is my short story collection, This Once Precious Life and Other Stories, where you can get at all good places that sell books. And I will be back next week to share another story and another first page with you. See you then.